Reasons for conflict. Partition of British India, 1947. The partition of British India into two independent nations, India and Pakistan, was a pivotal moment in the region's history. It was based on religious lines, with India primarily becoming a Hindu-majority nation and Pakistan a Muslim-majority nation. The partition process, accompanied by mass migrations and violence, left deep scars and animosities. Kashmir dispute. One of the most significant and enduring factors in the conflict is the dispute over the region of Kashmir. Both India and Pakistan claim Kashmir in its entirety, and this territorial dispute has resulted in multiple wars and ongoing tensions. Terrorism and insurgency. Pakistan has been accused of supporting militant groups, such as Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed, that have carried out attacks in India, including the 2008 Mumbai attacks. This has contributed to heightened tensions and distrust between the two countries. Border disputes. Ongoing border disputes, like the Siachen Glacier and the Sur Creek, contribute to territorial disagreements and military standoffs. Course of conflict. First Indo-Pak War, 1947–1948. The First War occurred immediately after the partition, primarily over the Kashmir region. It ended with the establishment of the line of control, which still separates Indian-administered and Pakistan-administered parts of Kashmir. Second Indo-Pak War, 1965. The Second War was triggered by border tensions and disputes in the Rann of Kutch and Jammu and Kashmir. The war ended with a ceasefire and the signing of the Tashkent Agreement in 1966. Third Indo-Pak War, 1971. The Third War, driven by the Bangladesh Liberation War, resulted in the creation of Bangladesh from what was then East Pakistan. India supported the Bangladeshi independence movement, and the conflict ended with the surrender of Pakistani forces in Dhaka in 1971. Siachen conflict, 1984–present. A military standoff began in 1984 over the Siachen Glacier, located in the northern region of Kashmir. Despite several ceasefires, the dispute has not been fully resolved. Kargil War, 1999. Tensions flared in 1999 when Pakistani forces infiltrated into the Indian side of the line of control in the Kargil district of Kashmir. The conflict ended after international pressure and the return to the status quo. Terrorism and escalations. Various terrorist attacks, including the 2001 Indian Parliament attack and the 2008 Mumbai attacks, have escalated tensions. Accusations of Pakistan's support for such groups have strained relations. Outcomes: Kashmir issue unresolved. The core issue of the Kashmir dispute remains unresolved, with both India and Pakistan administering different parts of the region and claiming it in its entirety. This ongoing dispute has been a major source of conflict and instability in the region. Cross-border trade and people-to-people contacts. Despite political tensions, there have been efforts to foster trade, cultural exchange, and people-to-people contacts across the border, including the Wagah Atari border ceremony and the Kartarpur corridor for Sikh pilgrims. Border ceasefire. In February 2021, India and Pakistan announced a ceasefire along the line of control. This has reduced hostilities and cross-border shelling, providing a temporary respite in the conflict.